The story of Lilith from the Alphabet of Ben Sira. The story of Lilith from the Alphabet of Ben Sira is the most well-known and influential part of the medieval text. It is a work of Jewish folklore, not a canonical or religious text, but it has had a profound impact on later Jewish mysticism and popular culture. The story is found in the Hebrew alphabet section, in the entry corresponding to the letter He, H. It is presented as a response from the child prodigy Ben Sira to a question from King Nebuchadnezzar about the origin of a demonic force causing harm to his son. Here's a summary of the key elements of the story. 1. The creation of an equal. The story begins with the biblical account of creation. It notes a perceived contradiction between Genesis 1:27, which states, "Male and female, he created them," and Genesis 2:21-22, where Eve is created from Adam's rib. The Alphabet of Ben Sira resolves this by positing that the woman in Genesis 1 was Lilith. God created both Adam and Lilith at the same time and in the same way, from the dust of the earth. The dispute. Because they were created as equals, Lilith and Adam immediately began to argue about their roles. The main point of contention was their position during sexual intercourse. Adam insisted that Lilith lie beneath him as he was superior. Lilith, however, refused, arguing that since they were both made from the earth, they were equals and should have an equal position. She famously says, "I will not lie below you, but only above you." 3. Lilith's flight. When Adam attempted to force her to submit, Lilith became enraged. She uttered the ineffable name of God, which gave her the power to fly away from Adam and the Garden of Eden. She fled to the Red Sea, where she began to consort with demons and gave birth to countless demonic children. The angel's mission and Lilith's vengeance. Adam complained to God that his wife had abandoned him. God sent 3 angels, Sanoi, Sansonoi, and Samangeloth, to find Lilith and convince her to return. They found her in the Red Sea and gave her an ultimatum. Either she returns to Adam, or 100 of her demonic children will die every day. Lilith refused, defiantly telling the angels that she was created specifically to attack human infants. She declared that her purpose was to cause sickness and death to newborn babies up to 8 days old for boys, the time of circumcision, and 20 days for girls. For the compromise, despite her defiance, Lilith made a deal with the angels. She swore that whenever she saw the names of the 3 angels written on an amulet or a charm, she would have no power over the child. This part of the story provides the origin for the Jewish folk practice of using amulets with the names of these angels to protect newborn babies from Lilith's attacks. The story of Lilith from the Alphabet of Ben Sira transforms her from a vague demonic figure in earlier traditions into a powerful, rebellious, and fully formed character who fights for her independence. It is a foundational text for the Lilith legend and a fascinating example of medieval Jewish folklore.